Shotguns were recently added to Voxlblade, and my monkey brain had all 4 of its neurons firing at once. So I cooked up one of my very mid builds for self-sustain. This build is simple. And, please don't laugh. We've got 3x Mythical Lord Dung, and I know it's super original, but you'll see why. A quick Blaster Ring, a ferocious rune of literally any kind. I personally recommend Rune of Cleansing for soloing the Ice Caverns on 2x difficulty, but choose what you want, it doesn't matter. Weakening Roar has Hex Boost if you want to use that. We're running Cursed Dagger handle and the Venomous Blade for Curse Rip and Venom Spit. These two combined give us healing on every single shot. The race can be either Kitsune or Dark Elf, it doesn't really matter. Kitsune is for attack speed and movement speed, as well as Dark Elf being for uptime on debuffs for Curse Rip. Your infusions is where this build gets fun. Fallen Seraph, Mind's Captain, and Arachnid. And a Blaster Ring to use the shotgun, obviously. On top of all of that, we're running the Night Guild for even more tenacity and tankiness to frontline with Taunt from Weapon Arts. Weapon Art is a personal preference, but I love using Dagger Throw to apply Taunt. The primary interaction behind this build is more than likely not intended, and once this gets seen it might be patched, but here it is. Fallen Seraph forces you to use your M2 attack when you activate it. This means you will fire your shotgun when you teleport, even if you have 0 shots left. With good timing on this build, you can shoot 5 times before you have to reload, which keep in mind, that's 5 shots with 2 rounds loaded. Don't question it, I don't understand it either. This build's DPS peaks some high numbers sometimes because of the one-shot burst, and usually hovers between 450 to 600. It also depends on your taunt uptime. A good tip for boss shredding is to constantly hold M2 and S. Don't spam click M2, just hold it for raw DPS. Your HP sustain should be completely fine unless you're playing on a strong or true damage daily. Make sure you learn what is and isn't blockable, and try not to get greedy in boss fights. I'm going to showcase some clips of me fighting bosses in the Ice Caverns dungeon at 2x, just so you can understand the survivability and such of this build.